pero, Sino, or Sino. This video is gonna be a little bit longer than the others, but it's because it requires that extra time for like explaining things properly. So I hope you watch it all, and if you have any questions or any doubts afterwards, or you want me to create exercises for you to practice, let me know and I will do them. So let's begin. We're gonna start with pero, which is I would say the easiest one. It means but in English and is the adversative conjunction. It compares or it contrasts two different concepts. In Spanish, when it connects two different statements, it comes with a comma. For example, quiero ir al cine, pero tengo que trabajar. I want to go to the cinema, but I have to work. When it connects two words, you don't need the comma. So for example, if I say, el paseo con mi perro fue largo pero tranquilo. The walk with my dog was long but quiet. When it comes after what we say un inciso in Spanish, which is like basically extra information to complete the meaning of the sentence, it goes between commas. So for example, if I say, Silvia estudió mucho, pero aún así, el examen fue muy difícil. Sylvia studied a lot, but even so, the exam was very difficult. And the weirdest meaning, I would say, it's the last one, which is basically when the pero goes at the beginning of the sentence. When this happens and it doesn't connect a previous sentence, like we've seen in the previous examples, pero normally connects sentences or words. But when it's at the beginning of the sentence without connecting anything, it's just basically to give some emphasis to the sentence. For example, if I say, pero qué perro más mono, such a cute dog. So like that pero actually means like such as, because it's just purely for emphasis. We're getting now into Sino, together, okay? So this Sino is written together. It's also an adversative conjunction, but in this case, it allows, after a concept has already been denied or rejected, it allows an affirmation or a confirmation of another concept. Let's see an example. Al final, no he cocinado arroz, sino pasta. At the end, I haven't cooked rice, but pasta. The first statement has to be negative. If you use sino, together, as a link between sentences, as a connector between sentences, it has to be with a comma, and afterwards you need the que. For example, Carlos no estudió medicina, sino que estudió biología. Carlos didn't study medicine, but he studied biology. But instead, he studied biology. And the last one that I have to say in here, mainly for people to don't confuse, because even Spanish people get this one confused, is the si, no. Same pronunciation, written differently, causes a stupid amount of confusion between students, not only, non-native Spanish speakers, but also native Spanish speakers. Si, no is a combination of si, the conjunction si, which means if, remember, without the accent mark, because si with an accent mark means yes. So si without the accent mark is a conjunction if. And the negative adverb no. No. In this case, this structure has a conditional meaning, a conditional connotation. So for example, if I say, suspenderás el examen si no estudias más. You will fail the exam if you don't study more. If the statement that expresses a condition is at the beginning of the sentence, then the sino is between a pause. So for example, estudia más. Si no, suspenderás el examen. Study more. If not, otherwise, you will fail the exam. I hope this explanation makes sense. If you have any other questions after watching the video, let me know in the comments and I will try to answer as best as I can. Gracias!